I was also gonna ask you, Tim, your history with Chris. When did you first meet him? If you could take me back to that time.
I met Chris 14 years ago. He was a sparring partner that I heard about that was on Long Island, and I went to his gym and pretty much had my way with him. He was only 17 years old at the time. It was a very rough day for him, very fun day for me, and I figured he would cancel the next sparring session. He didn't. He ended up being my #1 sparring partner, and after about a year and a half of us going to battle, we finally had a conversation after one of our sparring sessions, and we became friends, and from there our relationship just grew, and here we are.
Was that in Long Island?
That was in Long Island, yeah.
How was
I was doing my sparring back at Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, having to travel so long, and I heard there was another guy on Long Island that could give me some good work. At that time, I was knocking out all my sparring partners. Yeah. I would have to take a trip out to Gleason's to get good work from people, but he was on Long Island, so made a shorter trip, and he actually hung in there. Yeah.
What is the fight culture environment like out east? The camps, the training, the fighting, sparring?
It's great. Everything is great. We would be out there if it wasn't his hometown, and if there weren't other little things that keep his mind going so much. I need to bring him away from his home and his comfort, and bring him out here to camp, especially to be able to stay in this type of environment, which is the same environment he's fighting. He gets his body used to it, used to being around people and different, gambling and different type of activity. So he's able to focus in on what he has to.
Chris, very articulate guy. Did you sense as he kind of came along that he was somebody who could do stuff outside of boxing as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
His marketability outside the ring is as good or better than what he does inside the ring. So yeah, he's been under the radar for a long time, but hey, welcome to the Chris Algieri show.
And in what ways, have you connected not just as trainer and fighter, but like as brothers who look out for each other just in life?
Man, Chris and I are brothers. His best friend is his brother Mike back home, but Chris and I have a great relationship, and I've got to know him as a human being, and he's just a great spirit. And I love to be around him. We'll be brothers for life.
Thanks.